Hey skiers, I'm Jeff from Skiessentials.com. Welcome to our 2024 ski test. Today we're talking about this Dynastar M Pro 99. Such a cool ski, very unique in its shape and build concept. I think it's actually one of the strongest skis in the 100mm category, but it may not come across that way. I think if you look at its shape or just if you don't have a great sense of what this ski can do, I could see somebody being a little bit thrown off from its shape. So really strong ski, very cool how Dynastar puts this thing together. We get a hybrid PU core in this ski, so that's a combination of poplar and polyurethane. Basically the poplar is in the middle, and then there's polyurethane along the edges. And that polyurethane is a really interesting material for ski construction. It's a little bit lighter than that poplar wood, so it brings the weight down. It also adds some vibration damping, so when you have this ski on edge, it feels very, very smooth and quiet. And it is a stiff, strong ski, but with that PU material, that hybrid core, this 178 is 1,875 grams. So definitely skis out there that are way heavier than this, and this ski is still really stiff and pretty darn strong. So it is because we've got Titanal rocket frame, and we also have really supportive shaping for that construction. So what's going on here is we've got full width metal underfoot, wider metal in the tail compared to the forebody, and then it turns into this rocket-shaped metal laminate in the tip and ends right there. So it's super interesting that they put more metal in the tail of the ski, and that corresponds to flex pattern. So up here in the tip, I get a little bit more flex, but in the tail, the ski is crazy strong. So that's why I think it's one of the strongest skis in the 100mm category, is that tail is just so stiff, excuse me. Looking at shape is really important. You know, we understand construction now and the overall concept here. Shape is exactly supportive of that. So more tip rocker than tail rocker. And the idea here is it's giving you a ton of control over turn initiation and what's happening with the forebody of the ski. So a lot of skis, if you were to have less rocker or more camber up here, as well as like a more bulbous kind of extended side cut tip, that's going to pull you into a carving turn more or pull you into any turn shape more. This ski really requires a lot of skier input, which is what makes it such a cool ski, is you are in complete control over when the ski is turning and what turn it makes, which is just awesome. Then you get this tail. So you get a lot of versatility out of the tip, whether it's for different turn shapes or soft snow or whatever snow conditions. This tail, on the other hand, is pretty darn strong. So it does a couple things. If you're making a carving turn, you get a tremendous amount of edge grip through the end of the turn, which is awesome. Just gives it such a strong, rewarding feel when you're just linking carving turns. And this width can do it through just about anything. The other thing that it does is it gives you a ton of responsiveness and a ton of feedback from the tail of the ski. That's something that an advanced expert level skier can use to their advantage, because it, again, gives you so much control. You're feeling everything that's going on back there. A more intermediate level skier, on the other hand, might have some trouble, or at least a little bit of a challenge on a ski like this, because it requires active unweighting of the tail to get it to maneuver quickly, at least. So if you're taking it into the trees and stuff like that, it can handle those conditions really well and terrain like that really well, but it does require somebody with good technique. So it can be an awesome tool for a high-level skier, maybe a bit much for an intermediate level skier. And what's really cool is within Dynastar's line, if you're kind of that type of skier that either wants more forgiveness or you want more of a drifty skiing experience with less feedback from the tail, they have the M Free line, which is like that's exactly what those skis are designed to do. So that's the M Pro 99 from Dynastar. Super cool ski, very unique. I think a lot of people should take a strong look at this thing because it's awesome. Let us know if you have any questions about it, and we'll see you out there on the slopes.